Hi guys, Shaz here. Today we're going to talk about auction mistakes. Now why we're going to talk about this, because loads of guys ask me for advice and there's somebody who's made some mistakes and they've been lately asking me for advice. People go and buy auction houses, right? So basically they turn up at an auction, they've looked at a house, they like it, they start bidding. Somebody I know recently has paid 60,000 more than they should have. I'm going to make these figures up so I don't give their figures away. They thought, right, I'm going to have that house for 330,000. They got to the auction, they got into it, and they got excited and somebody else was bidding and they ended up at something like 390 for the house. They are like 60,000 over their budget, right? And the house is not really worth it. While at these auction houses, they charge you a fee and they're charging around a 15,000 fee. The house is not worth it anymore because A, they might not be able to get a mortgage for that much. B, the return on 305,000 or wherever they've ended up is not going to be worth it. If they let go of that house, they'll still have to pay that auction fee. So they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's one to watch out for. Whenever you're going to an auction, you need to write the things value down and not go beyond that. Maybe a little bit. Don't get carried away. Don't let your relatives left or right of you, or right or left of you, should I say, get you into a bidding frenzy. Don't let other people get you into a bidding frenzy. So that's, one thing to watch out for. Next, even when you're buying shares, right, it's a kind of an auction. Let me explain to you. Right, there's some shares and they're at $205 and you think, oh, I want to pay $180 because that's what it's worth. I think that's its true value. You can do two things, right? You can press buy now at $205, or you can put a buy order in, and that buy order will go through when the price gets to 180. If it never gets to 180, right, in the next 30 days, 90 days, whatever you set it to, that buy order will never go through, right? It's better if you didn't get the share. If you don't think it's not worth 200, right, don't buy it. Get it at the 180, and if you don't get it, you're well off because you didn't buy something for too much money and waste your money. That's the second thing to watch out for. The third thing is crypto. It's the same there, guys. It's like an auction. What you pay, you can have one Bitcoin for, or Ethereum or whatever. There too, you can set buy orders on certain places, or you can even just wait, right, until it's a certain price. So I bought, some Bitcoin. I know lately it's crashed, right? It's gone to like half of what it was a few months ago. But I was fortunate enough that I bought some a long time ago, then I bought some more, and then I bought some recently. So my average was lower. In one of my accounts, I might be down a couple of thousand per Bitcoin. It's not a biggie. In another account, I might be up a lot. So it's averaged out. You've got to look at things and you've got to think, what is the value to me? What am I willing to pay for it? Never buy something at an auction that you can't afford, yeah? So that was the same with the house, that was the same with the shares, and even Bitcoin, etc. The money I've got in, blockchain, Bitcoin, currency of that kind is money I can afford to lose. Do your homework. Make sure you've seen whatever you're buying properly and you know its true value. Get opinions of others, get experts to have a look at it, whether it's an item at a small auction or a house. Get surveys, be really sure that what is the return policy? As in, if you bid on the auction and you end up buying the thing, what's the return policy? Can you say no? Or once that you bid and it's accepted that it's yours, and it doesn't matter if it's damaged or is it as seen, or it doesn't, it doesn't matter what's wrong with it. So you've got to look at all the rules of auctions as well, right? Make sure you've included the fee for the auction in your price. So if you think something is worth $200 or $500, say, and you go there, you need to know, okay, I'm going to pay $500 for it, but there's a fee of maybe $50 or $20. Have you worked that in? Would it still be worth it with that fee? And when you're at an auction, here's another tip. Don't get excited. If you start going in hundreds, like 100, 200, 300, 400, before you know it could be at 1,000. Smaller, start late, and that should save you a lot of money. So I hope this video helped you. Don't die average, and click subscribe. And like, don't forget the like button. See you soon.